Hello and welcome Reds to the latest episode of Matchday Live here at Anfield Index. I'm your host, Jack McIndoe, and we're taking you through the live commentary as Liverpool will be facing a very disappointing Tottenham Hotspur at Anfield. Reds, let us know your thoughts on the starting 11. Some very interesting changes to the starting 11 for Liverpool. We'll get straight into it, Reds, but most importantly, anyone watching or listening, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button down below. If you are watching on YouTube or you are watching on X or Facebook, head over to YouTube. We are closing in on 19,000 subscribers, so a massive thank you to every single one of you as well for that big support. As always, Anfield Index has been around for a very long time anyway, so much appreciated from everyone, all of us, and hopefully Liverpool we need to get a win today. Obviously, if you missed the Villa result, they're currently going into 90th minute, they're 3-1 down against Manchester United, of course. And Chelsea's disappointing result yesterday that found them dropping even more points against Newcastle United as well. So for the second week on the bounce, we didn't capitalise last week, did we? So obviously, and the 2 weeks prior to that, Liverpool did capitalise on teams in and around our vicinity in the table of dropping points. So yeah, Reds, it's another week where Liverpool need, and it's not just a need, it's paramount that Liverpool pick up a free valuable point this afternoon in terms of our aspirations of chasing Champions League football. It's mad, I find it, the standard of Premier League, and obviously everyone's singing from the same hymn sheet really now in respect to the football that we have. Everyone's analysing the Premier League in different ways, but I think we've all come to a conclusion that if Arsenal probably will win the Premier League as well, that the brand and the quality of football getting played from everyone, in all honesty, even Manchester City. Obviously, I'm putting £1 million on Arne Slot mentioning that in the post-match press conference today. Obviously, you probably will bring up the game that Manchester City had yesterday, that were similar in certain respects in relation to West Ham only having one shot on target and scoring against Manchester City. But even City, if anyone watched them last night like I did, I think they were just really poor. Just in terms of, he had all the possession, but in terms of feeding Erling Haaland, I think he only had 2 chances in that game. Yes, City battered West Ham, but to a point where, when you think about it, there was not enough high quality chances. But fair play to West Ham last night, picking up a valuable point in terms of their survival, and obviously Manchester City dropping points, Arsenal capitalising against Everton. Of course, Pickford, if you missed that, of course, Pickford channeling us in a Queven Keller. I remember when Keller had done that against Newcastle United. Was it the season before last or last season anyway? Well, it's been a bonkers Premier League campaign, hasn't it, Reds? And certainly when we're watching Liverpool this season, the levels have certainly dropped. They need to drastically improve over the next 12 months in terms of Liverpool wanting to compete and vying for big trophies as well. So yeah, let us know your thoughts. We'll get straight into Liverpool starting 11. You've probably seen it on the video printer anyway, on the bottom anyway, Ed. So let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Obviously, straight into it, Alisson Becker back between the sticks, of course. Mamardashvili playing away in Turkey as well. But Big Ali's back in goal. I've got it as Frimpong starting right back. Joe Gomez, Virgil van Dijk and Andy Robbo as the back 5. Obviously including Alisson in that. Gravenberch, McAllister as the 2 sixes, the 2 pivots or whatever you want to say. Rio Ngamua, I've got him playing off the right hand side. Dominic Szoboszlai, Florian Wirtz and Cody Gakpo leading the line. It probably will transpire that it will be Dominic Szoboszlai playing right back as well, but yeah, I'm hoping Dom is playing higher up the pitch anyway. But the one thing that a lot of us have been crying out for, and as I mentioned on the watch long against Galatasaray as well, was the pace. I think every Liverpool fan has been crying out for an abundance of pace in the wide areas as well. I think that's paramount to any Liverpool team, even in the 70s, 80s, even under the great Jurgen Klopp side as well, and the current side. Last year, we had Luis Diaz and even Darwin Núñez on the counter-attack as well, players that provided a lot of pace in transition. So Reds, yeah, let us know your thoughts. It probably will be Don playing right back and Frimpong playing a bit more higher up, but it will be interesting. And if it is the case, then Flo would go a lot more central. And then if Dom is playing right hand side, and you'll have Rio off the left, and then obviously Jeremy playing on the right hand side as well. So yeah, let's know your thoughts on that starting 11. Somehow Spurs have managed to get a starting 11 anyway. Yeah, chat, if you've not been watching Spurs this season, we always go on about our season where we had Nat Phillips and Reece Williams playing centre half, who done us a big solid really in relation to helping us qualifying. Well, it was more than that. It just set Liverpool up for the future years to come as well. But yeah, those lads for Liverpool, but Spurs have got together the team anyway. How good they play this tonight, this will be this evening, we'll find out anyway. Hoping it's not a prime AC Milan that's turning up, a prime Barcelona. Just would be our luck anyway. The one time Spurs have played good in the whole season. Hopefully it's not this afternoon. But as you've probably seen on the online anyway. But Vicario between the sticks as well. Pedro Porro, Danso, Dragerson, Jed Spence, Archie Gray, Souza as well, Richarlison, Matthias Tell, and Dominic Solanke as well. Obviously, Igor Tudor probably won't be here for the long stay of Tottenham Hotspur anyways, we know. Ange Postecoglou did depart the football club as well. I just find that a bit mad, but I think Tottenham at the minute, getting rid of Daniel Levy was huge in relation to the infrastructure and everything in about them really as well. So yeah, so getting rid of him, and obviously they are a mess at the minute. In terms of as anyone that's analysed the financial sense of Tottenham over the last couple of seasons, the stadium is going to be absolutely tremendous for them. It generates so much money for them. It did last year, of course, with the concerts and everything and all that, which is a big point that Liverpool have started to do with our new stand as well, which is fantastic, and it's going to generate a lot. And Tottenham at the minute, from a financial sense, they're in a big positive. They're in the net. But if they are to get relegated next season, then the financials would be absolutely decimated, really, wouldn't they, in relation to the Championship? It's going to be crazy, isn't it, in all honesty? But yeah, the team that they've got today, this afternoon, is a bit mad anyway. Just to mention Spurs' injuries as well. Conor Gallagher, oh, that's great. I've put him on the thumbnail, so I'll have to change that. I thought Conor Gallagher would have been fine anyway, but Conor Gallagher is not in the starting 11. He's out due to illness. Destiny and Doggy, he's out. Davis, obviously the Welsh defender, he's out. Romero, he's out with concussion. Mickey van der Ven, not wanting to play against his boyhood club. Last week getting a red card. So Kulusevski is out, injured. What a player he is. You desperately missed him as well. James Maddison's out with injuries. Paulinho, Bergval, Bentancur, Basuma, Kudos, and Obert as well. That is some injury list. Apologies, it went on for about 30 minutes. I was only reading out the Spurs injuries, but yeah, even Conor Gallagher coming into this game due to illness as well. Their bench, yeah, they're basically an under-21 team anyway, by the looks of it. I don't notice many of these first team names anyway. Yeah, so they've got Kinski, who was, yeah, a lot of talk. Obviously, midweek he was taken off the pitch 15-20 minutes into the game, wasn't it? Yeah, it's mad anyway, but that's football really. I think if you speak to any professional footballer as well, it's just such a high level. You need to be on it at such every single second of the game, because if you're not, then, and it wasn't just Kinski's fault really, it was the defence in front of him as well. But even still, you've got to do the basics as a goalkeeper, and if you don't, if you're playing a side like Atletico Madrid, you're going to get absolutely punished at this level, as were Liverpool when we played them a couple of years back anyway at Anfield, and Adrian was doing what Adrian sometimes does in between the sticks as well for Liverpool. So yeah, Kinski's on the bench, Austin as well, Roswell, Gessi, Xavi Simons, Wilson and Kolo Muani as well. So the only two senior lads on the bench for Tottenham this afternoon is Xavi Simons and Kolo Muani as well. Reds spent a lot of money on Xavi Simons, Tottenham. I just think that's been a very disappointing transfer. But I know Dave and Dr. Bars were done plenty of podcasts last season as well when you were speaking about him, and it was that interesting analysis really. Would he make it in the Premier League? The physicality, his best position. For Holland, he's predominantly played off the left-hand channel, hasn't he, in certain games. And obviously, prior to his move, Xavi Simons playing for RB Leipzig as well, off that left-hand side. Obviously, more of a natural number 10, but at the minute, yeah, hasn't really lived up to the expectations. But you can probably caveat that with a case of Spurs not having their main starting 11 fully fit to their maximum level. So it's always difficult when that is the case. For every football club, when you're bringing in new players, if it's not the necessarily starting 11, then obviously building the chemistry amongst new players and the old players as well, it's really difficult for any coach, but doesn't help when you're sacking and changing manager every single matter of couple of months. But in Tudor's case, it probably will be a matter of weeks in respect to just bear 1 second there, chat. I need to try and find my glasses. I did have them anyway. I'm gonna So, chat, let us know your thoughts on the starting 11 as well, Reds, for Liverpool. Yeah, I'm made up. I think a lot of us are to see Rio Ngamua for Liverpool this afternoon. Quite rightly so, given his big opportunity this afternoon at Anfield. I think you only have to watch the watch-alongs with me or anyone, and majority of people in the watch-along chats as well, and across AI. I think everyone has very much been banging the drum for Rio Ngamua. Yes, he's a young player, but at the end of the day, that's what he trains for. That's why he's every top player, no matter if you're 30 or 16, 18, 19, 20, doesn't matter. It's your job. You train for so many years of your life. You dedicate your craft to being a professional footballer. So Rio, he will, and I think when he's come on a couple of times this season, we've all noticed he's made a couple of mistakes. But you know what? He's a young player. Every player makes mistakes, even the new signings. It hasn't always worked out straight away for Florian Wirtz when he come into the side, Hugo Ekitike. So yeah, Rio, yeah, if he has a bad game today, you know what? It's all about his learning. But I think we're all, and he'll have a very good game. If I'm Arne Slot, only asked it, and even the senior lads in the Liverpool team, just say to Rio, do what you done when you last played for Liverpool as well, or when you've had the little minutes that he's had for Liverpool this season. Go for it. Just unleash him on the left-hand side or right-hand side as well. Just get him to just run at a full-back. Because as we know, Reds, that's what Liverpool's full-backs haven't... wing-backs and wingers as well. Sorry, Chaz. This season haven't done enough. The typical winger throwback anyway of just getting at your full-back. It's a bit... in the modern era of football, wingers are told... when some wingers are very... overly coached in the modern game, aren't they? Like, just keep all the possession. Managers would much rather a player like Jack Grealish in a Pep Guardiola system. He was told, drilled into him. Wasn't the Aston Villa Jack Grealish? He had some games where he'd get at his full back, but Pep Guardiola was saying to Jack Grealish, no, you're going to recycle that ball, you're going to go back into your midfield, and then you're going to do your job as well. So, yeah, so Rio, he'll be just getting at his full back today, and he'll have a big impact today. And don't be surprised, Reds, when we've got a lot more pace in Liverpool's team today, that we will come away with a result today, Reds. And it's no chance. It's no luck. It's just playing pace out wide, getting players in the wide, attacking areas as well. But yeah, it's big up there as well. Big up there, Mr. C. How are we? Not too bad, lad. But yeah, big up there, Barry. Obviously, yeah, obviously Cody Gakpo. He does have his favourites, not just Arne Slot, but most managers do have their favourites within squads as well. But at the minute, Barry and Reds, there's not much. I know we've just went through Tottenham's injuries and their starting 11 as well, but yeah, Liverpool, when you look at Liverpool's bench this afternoon, apologies, chat, didn't mention it. Salah is on the bench, Hugo Ekitike is on the bench, Chiesa is on the bench, Trainioni, Curtis Jones, Kirkez, Kanate, Ramsey and Mamadashvili as well. So yeah, obviously Hugo and Salah, not too bad substitutions are they to come off the bench in the second half, but I think a lot of Liverpool fans, and even Salah would say himself, as much as he wouldn't like to say it, but he's not playing at his peak level this season. But I think that's just a whole collection of the whole team as a collective, really. Everything was working so well for Salah in terms of players finding him last season, Trent finding him, Diaz finding him, Nunes even finding Salah last season. So yeah, there's just been a lot of change, and I think when it can't just be the Salah show as it was last season, but let's not forget, players were given the ball to Salah. Of course, he was making the most important impact, getting the goals and the assists. So it's just been a collection, really. But Reds, yeah. But this season has showed if Salah going into the final year of his contract, if he's not on it again, if he is to stay around for another season, then Liverpool need to find different variations, different ways, different patterns of play of winning games of football. Especially with a team that lacks severely the creative aspect of a Trent Alexander-Arnold. But that's why you spend the big money for Floody and Wirtz. But given that, if you've got no Wirtz next season, if he's injured or he's been rested, then Liverpool need to find another variation of ways of being creative. And a big facet of the modern era of football, well, since the integration of football in its footballing history, as well as the full-backs, like how you utilise certain managers, as we know, play a three-back and then two wide full-backs in your left and right. That transitions into a back five, if you're a manager that plays a four-back, obviously pushing your two centre-halves a bit more deeper, or depending on your manager, if you're Hansi Flick, your centre-halves playing your halfway line, or Hans Postecoglou as well. But yeah, there's different variations of winning games of football, and we've seen that certainly in the Premier League this season. Teams very reluctant to come out their own box, which is understandable, and that's why you are seeing the results that you are seeing. But it's up to the managers, not just Arne Slot, but every single manager in the division, to find out ways of winning games of football. You can't always go with your first choice and your first plan. That's where I do feel managers do fail. They have an identity of ways of wishing and wanting to play football, but if that plan A isn't working, then use plan B, plan C, plan D. You have to be very different, a variety of tactics to win games of football. The more you have as a manager or a head coach, the more chance you've got of winning trophies as well. You just need to be a lot more flexible in your tactical approach and winning games of football. Having players off the bench, having players in the starting 11 as well that have got a lot of different attributes certainly does help in the long way as well. So whatever happens next season, Liverpool just got to have, we've certainly got a lot of quality in the side, but still business to do in the transfer market as well. But Reds, get your score predictions in the comment section below. I'm going to go a big score line today, Reds. I reckon it'll be a 5-4-1 job for Liverpool. We will do the job this afternoon, Reds, and that will be mainly due to the case of obviously having Rio Ingemue. And if Jeremy Frimpong does play a bit more higher up, then I think it will be a massive point to. And yes, Aston Villa did get beat 3-1. So, yeah, that's where this finds Liverpool at the minute. I'll just get the quickly up-to-date table. So, as it stands, Manchester United are in third place with 54. I'll just quickly share that. Maybe 1 second there, chat. I'll just share that for you. Oh, sorry, you can see it be better. Get that up. So whilst I just get that up, chat, let us know. Do you think you'll get top 5? We should. We need to win today, but it's just what Liverpool turns up today, and very much this season in general, Reds. Wait 1 second. So, 1 second. But, chat, I'm just a bit surprised at Curtis Jones. I know a couple of the lads were mentioning as well before. Obviously, Curtis Jones would have been nice. Oh, that's a bit too big, the table. Apologies, chat. Yeah, obviously, this is the Premier League table as it stands anyway. Liverpool coming into the game. So, as you can see there, it's a very, very, very interesting as it stands. But Liverpool win today, that'll put us up to, that'll put us above Aston Villa, won't it? Obviously, in goal difference, Liverpool on +9. So, a win for Liverpool would take them above Aston Villa anyway, and above obviously Chelsea as well. So it will put Liverpool 4th, and then that will put us 3 points behind Manchester United. So the madness of this season, Liverpool, if we can actually get our act together, we can somehow finish third. But it just goes to show how poor the Premier League has been, chatting. And it's annoying because we can all reflect on the results that we've dropped this season. And there's points there to be had, really. We're allowing Mikel Arteta to win a league title. What are we doing Premier League anyway? What are we doing Manchester City as well? And what are we doing, most importantly, Liverpool? Yeah, fair play to Arteta and his Arsenal sides anyway. But yeah. Stop one of them, innit? But yeah, somehow, well, I say somehow, but it's a case of just the Premier League, just in general, being so poor. So there you go, Reds. That's the Premier League table as it stands at the minute, as Liverpool go into the game this afternoon. A win for the Reds would take us into 4th, and then obviously Chelsea. But yeah, it's going to be mad. But as we know, we've got Chelsea, we've got Villa as well, and we've got Manchester United as well in the last 3 to 4 games of the season. So ideally, it's paramount that Liverpool win today. Ideally, Liverpool have a 6. I mentioned this to Gags, was it 2 weeks ago on the well, just more than 2 weeks ago anyway. Last time I spoke to Gags on the post-match, he went, I made a bold prediction. I said, hopefully Liverpool have got Champions League qualification solidified before we play those big teams anyway, in and around us anyway. Probably won't happen, probably won't, and we will need to be going into the game against United, the game against Chelsea and Villa with needing wins. But in an ideal scenario, Liverpool hopefully have a 6 to 7 point buffer in that respect. And that will, if Liverpool are going into the latter stages of European competition as well, that just allow us, as I said, that bit more buffer of a dropping of points if needed. But it's not ideal anyway. So, chat, get your score predictions in. I'm going to go 4-1 Liverpool today. Massively deluded, you know me, chat. But yeah, let's hope. Big up there, Edisto. Let's hope it's a Super Sunday. We need a very big Sunday, don't we, Edisto, mate? And Reds, hopefully just a win. But not just a win as well, chat. I think every Liverpool fan has spoken about coming into this game and going into the game on Wednesday night as well, of just seeing an improved performance, something to get the Anfield crowd bouncing into this game. Obviously, if you've been away from social media, there was a tweet from Liverpool's official account saying there was tickets still available for this game, which is very, very rare. We know if you get a ticket to Anfield, it's like winning the lottery. But the fact that there was tickets available coming into this game today just says a lot about everything at the minute in respect to Liverpool, in terms of, and that's the one thing the football club don't want to be seeing, is obviously tickets being available. How that is very, very, very rare. Usually the tickets that are available are hospitality tickets that are very expensive anyway, at this late stage of a game, not like a couple of hours before the game anyway. They aren't available usually to all members. So yeah, and that's certainly one, that's a big message to the football club as well, in respect to for what the fans are thinking as well. Of course, the Premier, when it would be very different if we were going for a league title, wouldn't it? But yeah, it's I think it's a signal from the supporters of the message really to the football club, that the fact that there's tickets available just such an early stage just before kick-off as well. So It's quite very, very rare that happens. Can't see anything less. Mr. C saying a 3-0 to Liverpool. Mr. No, he's not starting Salah today, miss. He's not starting Salah this afternoon. I was going to say this though. Yeah, he's in the starting 11. It's just going to say, he's starting off the bench. No, anyway, this afternoon. But anyone, regardless, like we should is the key word there. Should be beating Tottenham. But if we don't, it'd be a massive indictment really to the football club. Like it's there's no other options other than a Liverpool win today. As I said, the manner of how we win today is very important. Going into the game in Europe, but it's a pivotal week for Arne Slot. And I say, like, if we lose both of these games in terms of today and the game on Wednesday, there would be seriously big talks next week in respect to the manager's job. In all honesty, that's just my analysis on it. Liverpool fans, a lot of you might think very different, but that's the way I'm looking at it. It's not good enough if Liverpool don't win at minimum these 2 games at such a crucial stage of the season. It's just, I don't really want to think about it anyway. But if Tottenham turn up today and play well, and we know Liverpool have not been playing in our maximum capacity for a very long time this season. Yes, the last 10 games and all that, we've had an alright run. It's an alright run for me. It's not amazing. But there's still a long way to go in this Liverpool team as well. Let's see. Big up there, Mark. How are we, bud? Yeah, Jack, nothing but a Spurs thrashing will do. Yeah, as Mark's saying there, 3 or 4-0 or 5-0 today. But looking at that team, I'm not sure. Mark, what are you not too sure on, bud? But obviously, I'll quickly go through Liverpool start 11 anyway, and we'll go through the Spurs one. If anyone's just tuning in, if you didn't work or out and about or whatnot. But in respect to Liverpool, Chas and Mark, I think maybe Rio or the other players as well. I think the understanding from Liverpool, I think it's just resting Hugo Ekitike for that Galatasaray game, Chat. That's how I'm looking at it, analysing it. I think it's paramount that Liverpool rest Hugo Ekitike, especially we are to go into extra time against Galatasaray, and I do not want to be thinking about extra time anyway. Sorry there, bud. Big up there, Citizen. Big up there, who'll be scoring the goals as well. Hopefully anyone, mate, at this minute. I'll even take a goal from Alisson Becker off a corner. That's how desperate we are. Not too bad, Steve. Hope you're well, bud. Big up there. 1988. No, I don't tend to swear on my watch-alongs, mate, anyway, so you're good. That's just my style anyway. I know a lot of people are very different. But for me, yeah, as I said, maybe if we scored a Champions League winner, then I might go I'll go certainly a lot more mental anyway. But yeah, welcome everyone. If you are new around here, yeah, tend to just keep it a bit more professional from my point of view, as much as I can, but yeah, that's just my style. Yeah, big up there. Steve's gone 4-1. Yeah. So how many cards for Spurs today? Yeah, Hero, Chas. Yeah, it's. I'll quickly count up how many injuries they've got. 12 injuries Spurs have got. That's mad, innit? But just got a bigger squad, Spurs. That's what everyone was. That's what everyone was saying when we had all our injuries playing Fabinho. I never want to be seeing midfielders playing centre half ever again for Liverpool. Hendo and Fabinho playing centre half. Those were the days, my friends, aren't they? That was a very difficult period at the club anyway. But yeah, I don't think it was lost another game if we won. Yeah, misters. No one wants these Champions League spots at the minute, mate, innit? We're literally in the 15th of March. There's 6, 7, 8 games left, whatever it is. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Not just the standards of Liverpool over the last couple of weeks, but certainly the standards of teams in and around us as well. Looking at Villa for was it the second season on the bounce? Really, it's Villa and Newcastle were just very similar in respect to the course in between wanting to be a consistent Champions League football and very much doing it. Really, Eddie Howe and Unai Emery, two very talented coaches, but I think in terms of the squad capacity, the squad quality as well, they haven't got a squad like Liverpool or... Well, when you look at Liverpool, we know we need signings as well, but when you compare it to other clubs around us, like the Newcastles, the Villas as well, Liverpool's is much, much stronger as well in terms of quality. But yeah, just Villa, again, I think they will drop out of the top 5. And if they do, I think Unai Emery might depart the football club. Not that they want to sack him, but yeah, just Villa just not backing Unai Emery. Even as a neutral, mate, probably all of us looked at this summer. Them, even the fact that they're not signing Harvey Elliott, but by the looks of it, they don't really rate Harvey Elliott, sadly. Aston Villa, and I say sadly for us as well, they were, what was it, 30 odds, 40 million? There was an agreement possibly of Liverpool selling them to Aston Villa. So it's just been one of them really Reds, in all honesty. But yeah, their squad depth, some of Newcastle as well. When they get into Europe, the following season is just always so difficult for them, just because they haven't got the quality or the squad overall strength and depth as well. Yeah, Ozan as an emergency. Yeah, it was a madness, mate, wasn't it? Ozan Kabak and Ben Davies. Does anyone know what he looks like, really? Because no one's seen him. He didn't even play for Liverpool, literally. Yeah, that's a lesson learned from the football club as well. And that's why I don't take the pre and post match comments as well too serious from any Liverpool manager, especially off the back of what Jurgen Klopp was saying as well. Every single Liverpool fan was screaming for us to sign quality centre half in the January window, weren't we? But the club went out and got a lad from the Championship and a lad from the Bundesliga as well. And yeah, and it wasn't a case that you were signing a lad from the Bundesliga that was in the top 4, top 3 of big teams in Germany. You signed them from was it Schalke? We got Kabak from, whoever we got him from anyway. It wasn't good enough. But yeah, it was just a bit mad, really. But yeah, as I said there, the PSR rules. They are a big point, aren't they, mate? Yeah, financial issues as well. 100% there, Chas. Yeah, but positive. What is it, Chas? Put the lights on. Might be able to see then. But yeah, Chas. So Liverpool, 2 results have happened this week. Again, as I said last week, and probably majority of us, Arne doesn't really need to give a team talk. Just needs to tell the lads, look at the league table. Villa drop points today. Only time, well, never happy and none of us are ever happy seeing United win games of football. But if it helps us in terms of our qualification, sound. But yeah, and the result yesterday as well. Just it has to come within as well, though. Chat the players wanting to win a game of football. Of course, tactically, Arnett needs to do. Hopefully, we've done enough in training this week. But yeah, the players has to come within the desire, the hunger, and most importantly, the quality as well. And certainly with Rio and the lads up front as well, we'll have enough today. But we're playing Tottenham. We're not playing a prime AC Milan or Barcelona this afternoon. But if the poor Liverpool turns up today, then we might make them look like that anyway. Hopefully that is not the case. But chat, we are 10 minutes away from kickoff anyway, and hopefully Liverpool just win. But hopefully we do see a bit of a consistent performance as well. And if we do see a 4 or 5-0 today, chat, Arne, please don't change much going into the game on Wednesday night. Like, if it works today, don't be then chopping and changing the starting 11. Like, just don't. Like, just show faith in Rio. I know we know it's a big European game midweek as well, but if this team works today, don't be then changing 2 or 3 players in the starting 11. You don't build consistent levels of performances if you keep on constantly changing as well. But it's one of them for me. But fair enough if injuries do happen come Wednesday night as well. Hopefully they don't. But if it's changes for the sake of players possibly being injured or whatnot, then fair enough. But I think in terms of Liverpool, the way in which we've suffered in terms of the back line, just the rotation down that right-hand side of our defence has seriously impacted Liverpool, not just from a defensive performance, but in an attacking sense as well. The understanding from Mo behind him, he's looking behind him, he's got Dom 1 week, he's got Bradley 1 week, Frimpong 1 week, Gomez the following week after. It's just been a bit of a guess who really of who's playing right back every single week this season. It's not ideal. What you say there? Yes, play out, lads. Yeah, actually makes a change for me. The bird's nest that's been on top of my head anyway this season anyway. But yeah, actually got my haircut sorted. But yeah, need to win. Big up there, Mark. Top 4, we need to win, stay close to the top 4. Well, to be in the top 4, mate. It's huge, a must win today, chat. But you know what? Looking at this, chat, are you surprised? Like, it's staggering, really. I don't think. Obviously, you've had Forest go down, you've had Leeds, you've had Villa go down. I think, chat, who would you say has been the biggest team to go down in like the last 20 years? I'd say Aston Villa, really. Obviously off the titles they've won, and obviously Aston Villa is a football club, and the area as well, it's got a massive population as well. So I'd say Villa, chat. The fact that they went down, and even a club like Sunderland as well, probably the 2 biggest clubs to be relegated outside the top flight of the division, but thankfully for their supporters, they're back in the big time anyway. But it would be an absolute disaster, really, wouldn't it, if a club like Tottenham went down. But you know what? It probably would signal a massive message to every single owner, every single sporting director, every single person that runs a big football club, not just in the Premier League, but in and around every level of English football, just to say, like, no matter how much you pile money into a big football club, you're only a couple of poor managerial decisions away from getting relegated. And poor transfers as well included in that. Yeah. Rob says, Villa, mad chat in it, absolutely bonkers. But focus on Liverpool Reds. I think I'll quickly bring up the fixtures anyway, even though you know. But I think in terms of today, chat, winning today is paramount. So in terms of the fixtures coming up, we know obviously Wednesday night's huge, but in terms of the Premier League, the remaining Premier League games anyway, I completely forgot. We're playing Manchester City, but Pep Linders is on the touchline anyway. So, and that was great last night, wasn't it? But Galatasaray on Wednesday night, Liverpool away to Brighton. I dislike playing Brighton, just such a difficult. I know everyone goes, we batter Brighton, we do, but Brighton is one of those teams. Haresler as well, but Brighton are a team that will want to play football against us, not a team to sit behind the ball, are they? So Brighton in the league. We've got Fulham at home in the Premier League. I know we've got City between that, but just focusing on the Premier League games. Then you've got Everton away, their Champions League final at their new stadium as well. And then obviously you've got Palace on the 25th of April. And then away in the Premier League, you've got Man United. And you're home to Chelsea, away to Villa, and home to Brentford. So those 4 or 5 last games in the Premier League are going to be very difficult, aren't they? But yeah, would be nice if we can win in that brand new stadium at Everton's anyway, innit? We'll think about that when we actually play them, because I don't even want to think about that game anyway, because it's going to be a very difficult game. But the lads, both sets of teams in the tunnel at the minute. We are fastly approaching kick-off, 5 minutes away. And the chat, Liverpool releasing new merch as well. Obviously the classic range. I tell you, the media team deserve a rise. I really enjoyed that. I know a lot of people were saying it was cringy, but yeah, just it's not to be taken too seriously. If you're looking at that going, it's a fantastic bit of fun. Anyway, I love it. I loved it really, and credit to the media team. Bit of a 70s, 80s twing on it, really. 90s anyway, when the kits come out. But a bit of a classic old television with the way it was filmed in the little box view as well. So, yeah, all good. Very talented. And, I tell you, not many Oscars getting given out for those performances. But considering you got ex-professional footballers and current professional footballers, they done a very good job anyway. It was very enjoyable. Very different to what is being published from other Premier League channels as well. Let's put the headsets on. But hopefully we just get a very good atmosphere today as well, chat. Everyone's bouncing into it and just gives us a bit more of a confidence going into Wednesday night. A big result today would give us a big boost, a much needed big boost going into Wednesday night. But defeat for Tottenham, chat, it would see Igor Tudor getting sacked. Obviously, previously at Juventus as well, being at a couple of other clubs in European competition as well. But seeing the stat, he's in his managerial history, Tudor, he's only spent 30 games at every single season he's had at all the clubs anyway, which is mad. Just says everything about how poor he's been at previous clubs as well, hasn't he? So, madness. But yeah, in terms of Liverpool start 11, Ali in goal, Dominic Szoboszlai, Gomez, Van Dijk, Andy Robbo, Gravenberch, McAllister, and obviously Frimpong, Florian Wirtz, and Rio Ngamua, and Cody Gakpo, chat. So it looks like, and apologies, chat, I've got it set up as Frimpong playing right back, but it looks like it will be Dom playing right back, but we'll find out when the lads do shape up from the kickoff. But the pace, Liverpool have got pace out wide, chat. That's what I spent the last 95 minutes in that game screaming out at the telly. And to all use on the commentary. Well, every Liverpool fan was saying that. Get some pace in this team. Because I think it was the Alvarez goal that he scored against Tottenham. It's been a very long time since we've seen a Liverpool player dribble from the halfway line. But obviously Alvarez. But Tottenham were just... all the injuries, but even still, you've just got some... Because I rate Pape Sarr. His data last season was very good. I think he's a very talented footballer. He's got the right qualities. Bergvall as well for Tottenham. He's a very good player as well. So, but at the minute, but if Spurs do go down, chat, Bergvall all day long, put a little cheeky bid in for him. Archie Gray, he's the James Milner of that Tottenham side, and he played centre half, played full back, plays midfield, plays absolutely everywhere really. But chat, we are fastly approaching kickoff. Strap in, Reds, and hopefully we get plenty of goals. I'm confident, Reds, we will win today. Oh, I'm going. And there we go, Virgil. Virgil giving the lads a good owl talking to before kick-off. Good to see Virgil. Much more than that, if he can, going forward as well. Come on, lads. Come on, Virgil. Go on, the Reds. Yeah, Ernesto. Yeah. Don't mention corners. Arteta might appear out of nowhere. But chat, we are underway here, Reds. Come on. Come on, Liverpool. Quick, nice early start. A long ball straight from Liverpool. The kick-off. Spurs playing in the yellow kit today. There we go, Gravenberch. Liverpool going forward here. Obviously, Liverpool's first 5 minutes against Galatasaray was probably Liverpool's best passage of play. Let's hope we have a more prolonged period of that football against Tottenham. It's going to be a throw-in for Tottenham in the first opening minute. Deep in the Tottenham territory. Jed Spence, Dragerson, Liverpool midway through. The Spurs are for quick throw in, but on the halfway line now. Virgil van Dijk back to Dominic Szoboszlai. A shift onto his left boot. Virgil. Oh, it's a lovely ball out, a lovely diagonal switch. Unlucky there, Rio, lads. Just a bit too high for Rio to bring that down off his chest. Yeah, nice one there, that was on. All good. Yeah. All good, bud. So there we go. As I said, sort of nice. The 95, 96 new kit from Liverpool. Well, the old throwback kit anyway. But it's what happens when you got Adidas or the throwback kits that are be coming out. But even the designs of the kits, as we've already seen this season, are really nice. Afternoon, Matthias. How are we, Ozan? That was a good dribble there from Matthias Tell. Looks like he was just in an offside position down that left-hand flank. It's going to be a free kick. Throw-in, sorry. And just running out. Frimpong, Gravenberch now. What can he do with it? He's been fouled there, brought down. But yeah, all those L's for Tudor. Losses to Arsenal, losses to Fulham, Palace, and Atletico Madrid. Frimpong down the right. Hasn't got much ahead of him, so he's went back to Ryan Gravenberch, who's out wide here on the byline. Virgil van Dijk now pushed a lot more high up the pitch. Rio Ingemur off the left-hand channel. Can he get ahead? It's going to be a lot of Tottenham players camped in their own box, but that's been the story of Liverpool's season. Liverpool still got possession. Yeah. Oh, nearly Virgil van Dijk trying to play that eye of a needle pass. It's being dispossessed by Archie Gray. Szoboszlai just about got away with that. Ball over the top from Florian Wirtz. Good combination play between the former Bayer Leverkusen players there. Much better. Rio. Going all the way back to Virgil van Dijk there. That's probably what Van Dijk would have probably said to him on a couple of occasions as well, to Rio. If the pass isn't on, just give me the ball back. Frimpong, oh, he's nearly done well there just to get his quick feet sorted there. Liverpool still got possession. Rio Ingemur off the left-hand channel. Couple of step overs now. He's gone down the left-hand side. Little fake shot. He set up. Andy Robbo. Ball into the box. First time. Is that going to be handball? Referee. Liverpool still got possession. VAR's going to be getting that checked. Ball into the penalty box. Drilled. Dispossessed by Dragerson. And Dominic Solanke's been waved away. And Liverpool still got possession here now. Frimpong. Ball into the far stick. Too deep. Will that be getting checked? The possible penalty. Let's have a little look on this replay. I don't think that's going to be a handball for Jed Spence. No, it's not going to be a handball, that chat. He's got Jed Spence. Yeah, his hands in that position. So, yeah. It's not like it's like out there and there's his hands. He's got his arm tucked in. But yeah, Richarlison scored many goals at Anfield, hasn't he? But that famous goal that he scored for Tottenham where Liverpool literally went up the other end with a matter of seconds and won that game. It was that crazy 4-3 game, wasn't it, chat? That was It's up there for a lot of Liverpool fans. Certainly me, one of my all-time just enjoyable games to watch. Especially with that silly dance he does with Charleston. Well done, Frimpong. Oh, not the best of passes there, Grav. But opening 6 minutes of the game, chat, Frimpong's getting up and down that right-hand channel a lot. And but that's his best position. I did watch a lot of Bayer Leverkusen, especially when they had Xabi Alonso. But yeah, it's tremendous performance. That's going to be a corner. No, it's going to be a goal kick to Liverpool. But yeah, Frimpong playing a lot more higher up the pitch anyway. He's not your standard right back anyway. He's more of an attacking winger, isn't he? But the higher we can get him up the pitch, there's a concussion protocol going on here, which is understandable. Tell has been the former Bayern Munich forward. The Frenchman. I think he went to the Olympics with that French side as well, alongside Elise. I think he did. Might be completely wrong there, but I think it was Mateta. Mateta did go to the Olympic team. Big up there, Trev. How are we, la? Hope you're well, mate. As well. And chat, hopefully we just get a good performance. Just a break in play here, chat. The concussion protocol with Matthias Tell is getting checked over, which is very understandable. Obviously, Romero getting that head injury that he did against Atletico. That was a bad clash of heads. Rio getting the first start on the Prem today. Not seeing. Yeah, he's going to be great, mate, isn't he? And ideally, I think Liverpool going into the future seasons as well. In an ideal scenario, Liverpool have got a lot of quality in the attacking third of the pitch. So even if Liverpool do bring in a couple more attackers with more quality, ideally you wouldn't mind loaning them out to a mid-table Premier League side and a team that's actually going to play him. Because if you got him, say if you got him to like say a Fulham or a team that will continuously play him for like 38 games a season, or probably 25, 30 games a season, that's a vital player development. So, Andy, what's that? Yeah, so. But a lot of people might say, obviously, if he's training with Van Dijk and everything, he's still developing as a player, but playing minutes as a professional is so important. Sorry there, chat. Robbo just absolutely sliced the ball into the crowd there. Papsart. Spence. Tottenham at the minute. Tottenham fans will be celebrating at the 0-0 at the minute. But I'll tell you what. Well done there, Dom working back. Joe Gomez all the way back to Alisson Becker. Not the greatest of clearances by Ali, but it's done the job. Get your foot on the ball, Grav. Oh, what a ball. That's a better ball. Florian Wirtz. A fantastic ball. He's got a ball to his left. Cody Gakpo inside the box. Oh, it's over the bar. But first time we've actually seen Liverpool play an aggressive through ball through an opposition midfield and defence. You could hear from the crowd, Chad. I don't know if you've picked up on that if you're watching live. But yeah, the crowds, it just everyone got up off the seat. It's a bit of a rarity. We do see a ball of that quality in recent weeks. But yeah, just the sound from the crowd and is a much better ball by Gravenberch. More of that, very much needed today. It was the fact that I felt to Florian Wirtz as well. But the first time, 10 minutes into the game, where it's been of the two teams, I think Tottenham will be a lot more pleased Certainly the way they've played this season. Richarlison. He's found Solanke inside the penalty box. Dominic Solanke on the left-hand side of the penalty area. Oh, it should be 1-0. Excellent defending by Alexis McAllister. It was a ball across the front post by Richarlison. But it was crazy defending and sloppiness again here from Liverpool. Shot, and it's going to be a corner kick, and an exquisite shot from Sousa from 35 yards out. Tell you what, he shifted that onto his left foot and he's absolutely unleashed a tremendous strike on goal. And Ali Becker, I tell you what, that swerves at the last minute there. Ali, he's dived early there, Alisson. But again, that's that second and third phase from Liverpool. You win possession, but the panic-struck nature of this Liverpool side this season. Spurs got... Bloody hell, didn't know he scored that many goals from corners. The second in the Premier League for goals scored. This isn't great. Ball in from Tottenham. That's going to be it's a foul. It's a foul for Liverpool in our favour. Referee's being deemed to that, but I'll tell you what. Just as if you missed that stat, that's a stat that I completely missed, chat. Tottenham's second highest goal scorers in the Premier League from corners, 14. I think it was Arsenal with 16. But that's their threat on attacking corners as well. But Liverpool got a throw in down the right hand side here now. But yeah, just a huge opportunity for Tottenham. If it wasn't for, I think it was Alexis McAllister covering at the far stick, it would have been a tap-in for Matthias Tell. Gomez. Guess. Pick up there, bud. Yeah, gonna be one of them, mate. Always well, Reds. If you are coming in from work or whatnot, at the minute, the more threatening side at the minute, 13 minutes in, is Tottenham. Doesn't be many big opportunities, but that chance there for Tottenham. Liverpool haven't failed to materialise any big opportunity. Might change here. Gravenberch. So he's been absolutely everywhere at the minute. Ball into the box. Comfortable for Vicario. Still find it a bit mad that he didn't start against Madrid in the first leg. Even though he's not had the greatest of seasons this year anyway. The Tottenham goalkeeper. Go on, Liverpool, win that. Ball forward, Florian Wirtz. Excellent interception by Archie Gray there. And I tell you what, Liverpool have got to be extremely careful on the counter-attack here, Eds. Because you've got Solanke and Richarlison occupying both centre-halves. So it's a 2-on-2 anytime Tottenham get on the counter-attack. Good pressing by Flo. That's very good pressing by Wirtz. Needs to be helped out by his teammates. Because it's just far too easy. And that's going to be a foul on Dom. And it is. It's going to be a free kick for Liverpool on the halfway line. Down the right hand side. Oh, good mark. Yeah. Did anyone see that? Yeah. The madness yesterday. Was it the Chelsea huddle go on float? It's going to be a corner to Liverpool, should be. B.A. Jed Spence. What? How is that not a corner? Need to see it. I might be completely wrong here. That's a corner, chat. Not like we're going to score from the corner, but you never know, chat. But that is... How is that not being getting given? Tottenham going forward here now. I swear, he scored off this counter, off the back of that goal kick. Matthias Tell going forward. Jed Spence on the edge of the box. I'll tell you what, I've been very surprised, chat, by Tottenham this afternoon. They are going forward. We've got to be very careful here today, Reds. Ball is at the back here with Alisson Becker, but as I said, the preoccupying nature of both forwards of Tottenham's. Fair play by Tudor. It's mad, but he's gone with 2 strikers. Ali with it. He's still got it here, Ali. He's got to be careful that he doesn't give away at with the rule. Corner. McAllister now. Maka travelling with the ball. Somewhere. It's a free kick. Well done, Maka. He's took about 2-3 Tottenham players out there, but he's got a tremendous free kick here, and it's just simple fundamentals. We don't ask for much as supporters, but just a midfielder getting the ball, driving with the ball, and just committing opposition players to draw it in a foul. It's an opportunity here from Liverpool. 20, 25, 30 yards out. Favours the right footer as well. But Sal's are giving away a free kick here. I think that's a very similar position to the goal in which he scored against Manchester City, chat. It's just left centre of the penalty area here for Dom. 25 yards out. Around that. Go on there, Dom. Top right corner, lads, please. So Bosley standing over this free kick. Lucario is giving him a bit of space. To the goalie's right. And he's took it. Oh, what a goal. I said he was giving him the space. And that is madness from Vicario. Get in there, Dominic Szoboszlai. I was just noticing the goalkeeper there, chat. And he's picked that out. It's one thing picking it out, but another thing executing that free kick. But there we go. Liverpool 1-0, courtesy of a Dominic Szoboszlai. This time, it's a fantastic free kick. Not quite on the level of Manchester City, but even still, a phenomenal free kick. But Vicario giving him an invitation there, if I'm being honest. I'm surprised the Tottenham goalkeeper's that far over. But you know when Liverpool have got their own wall. But yeah, I suppose as goalies, you set your wall in front. But I think he set us. It's a tremendous. But yeah, if I'm being very critical, chat. Not that we're bothered, but yeah, goalkeeper Tottenham, Vicario, absolute shambles there. But get in there, Reds. 1-0 Liverpool. I think this season's just going to be a catalogue of Dominic Szoboszlai's free kicks. And yeah, it's tremendous. There we go, chat. Get in there, Reds. But yeah, just a silly foul to give away from Salza. But now we've got the goal, Reds. Hopefully that just kicks us into gear, really. But that was Liverpool's first shot on target. And it took us 20 minutes anyway. Or 19 minutes anyway. But yeah, it's one of them chats, as I said, even before Dom's even kicked that free kick. Like, as we know, like, setting up your walls and using your own teammates as well. But the way he set that wall up for Tottenham's madness. Crazy. If I can see that, then Dom can certainly see that. And the players on the pitch can certainly see that. Yeah. Turned into Superman this season, hasn't he? Dominic Szoboszlai. I think he's easy player of the season this year. Go on, grab it, that! Oh, and over the bar. 20 yards from goal. There we go. Bit of confidence. That's what happens. But chat, the couple of chances that we do have now, we need to capitalise on them. We haven't over the last couple of weeks, but he just tried to caress that into the top right corner. He's wrapped his right boot round it. Yeah, he's trying to finesse that into the top right. Unlucky there, Grav. But the crowd certainly in full song here now, and that's what it's all about. Of course, every Liverpool fan, home or away, always get behind the Liverpool team, but it massively helps out when the team gives the crowd something to sing about and sing home about anyway. When the crowd and when the players are in full tune and full song, there's no more powerful team in European football. Yeah. Never work alone, Diogo. Interception will be a free kick for Tottenham. But as have no one seen much of Tottenham this season, when I've had a little look at them, every single time they have conceded a sheer chat, they haven't got the belly really, they haven't got the fight amongst a lot of those players this season, where they do concede and then they just continue to then just concede even more in quite close succession as well, really, chat. But yeah, yes, Mr. said there. Long way to go, bud. Long way to go, chat. But if that's what's needed this season, just Dominic Szoboszlai's free kicks, then I just find it a bit mad that opposition teams are just giving away silly free kicks against us. Szoboszlai standing over this. There's a bit more of a deeper free kick. Solanke, first point of contact, cleared. Rio and Guimaraes on the edge of the box. Joe Gomez. Not the best of touches by Florian Wirtz, but he still got it. I'll tell you what, there's two players in this Liverpool team that can play in close proximity with the ball at their feet. It's Florian Wirtz and certainly McAllister. Very close dribbling. But yeah, going to be a Tottenham throw-in deep in the half down the right-hand side. But yes, you know the usual schedule anyway, but it will be this afternoon. The Gag Stanton Show will be back returning this afternoon. That'll be live at 6:30. It will be Gags. Will be joined this afternoon by Lola as well. And obviously on the post-match Raw, Dave and Trev and the lads will be taking you through their analysis after the full-time whistle on the post-match Raw. So if you are a Pro subscriber, you'll be able to listen to that in its full entirety of both of those shows, following the full-time whistle once they've been recorded. Obviously, if you are a Pro subscriber and you have access to obviously the sound studio, you'll be able to listen to the post-match Raw in the live sound studio being recorded. And you'll be able to react to the lads as well as that's going live. So yeah, plenty of content to get stuck into. And of course, the usual schedule tomorrow. News rounds, media matters as well. Obviously, Champions League football on Wednesday. So we'll have you covered on all the shows on Wednesday as well. But if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below as well. If you are watching on YouTube, but yeah, if you are wanting to play monthly as well for Anfield Index Pro, obviously you can cancel at any time. £6.99. That is obviously paid monthly. Obviously, if you want a little bit of a taster, really, of what we do over there across all fields of Anfield Index. You've got so many great shows. Got Media Matters, obviously Under Pressure, AI Scouted, Rival Recon as well. We've got so many great shows, Red. So obviously the YouTube side, a little bit of a preview anyway we do, but obviously a lot more content behind in the Pro membership anyway. Obviously if you want to pay through the year anyway, yearly subscription is obviously comes in at £59.99, just as little as a £4.99, just as little as a coffee a month comes out. And obviously That gives you more access to all the shows in their full entirety. And yeah, you're saving 30% off that yearly subscription as well. Cody Gakpo on the edge of the box. Obviously, all the links to everything as well, Reds, is in the description. If you are watching on YouTube, or if you are watching on Facebook as well, Reds. Or if you're watching on X, you can just click the link in and on the X account as well, and it'll take you through to everything. Or just search AnfieldIndex.com. But yeah, 26 minutes in here, Reds. Liverpool got the goal, courtesy of a Dominic Szoboszlai. Fantastic free kick, but was massively helped out by Vicario in the Tottenham goal anyway. It was poor setup from the goalkeeper, but tell you what, if you're going to give that much space and time on free kicks to a player like Dominic Szoboszlai, he's going to snap your hands off really and take that and absolutely bang it into the back of the net. But tremendous strike by Dom. But as we know, Dominic Szoboszlai at the minute, well, he has been for the whole season. He's running away with Liverpool's player of the season by an absolute canter, really. Isn't he? So I quickly check. Let's have a little look at in terms of the goals, what that takes his tally up to at the minute in the Premier League. In terms of goals and assists. I think that's 5 goals, 4 assists. 6 goals, 3 assists at the minute. Lovely ball for Liverpool. Rio Wingamura now picking the ball up off the left-hand channel. Couple of quick step overs. Forward to Dominic Szoboszlai. He's found Florian Wirtz on the right-hand side of the penalty box. Maka trying a little back heel there. Tell, he's done well to get out of this counter-attack here. Tell, still got it. Fair play to the Tottenham forward. And well done, Florian Wirtz. Working so hard there, lads. Well done, Flo. Tracked back 20-30 yards there to win the ball back. Well done, lad. Certainly Anfield crowd. Certainly, well, all of us, we do like that anyway. So one thing you can't not say about Flo, even in the difficult moments, when his first couple of weeks, first couple of months as well, he was always putting in the work. And for any player that comes to Liverpool, as long as at least you're putting in the bare minimum, working hard, trying your hardest, we'll always give you that time. How are we, Storm? Morning, fella. Yeah, it is, Mark, innit? It is, bud. It is, sadly. I think we've just been so accustomed, haven't we, to watching Jurgen Klopp ball for a very long time, and yeah, I think the speed of its nature, it works when you're winning, but when you're losing, yeah, it's very different, isn't it? If you're a goal behind or 2 goals behind. But I think it's not just Liverpool as well, though, Mark. I think, like all of us, if anyone's watched any other games of the Premier League, very... Oh, where's my camera gone? Hello? Yeah. Yeah, it's very slow. Not just for Liverpool, really, this season. But it's a bit of a remit, really, isn't it? For any manager, any head coach, you need to play winning football, of course, but play a brand of football that the Anfield crowd and every Liverpool fan around the world identifies with, really. But above all else, if you're winning games of football and winning trophies, then that's the biggest priority. But if you can get the right balance, then even better. Gakpo off the left. Ball into the box. Going to be a corner to Liverpool. Come on, Eds. Half an hour gone here. Right, can we get a second goal, chat? As we said at the beginning of the game, just win today, Reds. Of course, the performance, we'd like to see a much more better performance, but we bang about 3-4 goals in, make a couple of subs before we're ready for Wednesday night, and then we can go into that game. Virgil having a little word with Flo there on the edge of the box. I think he's just saying just cover the area on a possible breakaway just to protect that little space out of the box. But Virgil, Gomez, Robbo. Mac is not the tallest, but he does love a good header, doesn't he? Balls to the front post, cleared by Tottenham. Second phase of play won by Van Dijk. No one's followed it up. Rio. He's headed it out to Dominic Szoboszlai. Liverpool still got possession here now. But I think getting that second and third goal is very crucial, Reds, isn't it? Just settles us all down. Settles the players down as well. Rio and Gamua. Lovely ball. Unlucky there, Flo. Well, tell you what, that's one player in world football that will find Rio and Gamua. Florian Wirtz just trying a little chip that. A good little 15-yard chip over the back line of Tottenham. Couldn't quite get the right connection on that Rio. Yeah, there's not a lot of quality out there at the minute, mate. I was speaking to the other lads on AI today and we were having a discussion. I think every Liverpool fan's been speaking about, obviously, Arne Slot and obviously next season as well. There's always, it's just the standards of Liverpool Football Club. No matter who's the manager, or whoever the future manager, whoever anyway, there's always going to be high standards to this football club. And rightly so. Florian Wirtz inside the penalty box. Oh, lovely ball to find Rio and Gamua. Oh, just great recovery work there from Romero to track back and get back just in the nick of time, really, to block that shot by Rio and Gamua. I'll tell you what, Flo has done a tremendous job so far. I know Dom's got the opening goal, but his work rate and his general quality as well, and that just lovely pick out by Flo. Didn't panic. He found Rio. Maybe could have hit that first time anyway, but it's all about learning for him. Maybe if he doesn't have another opportunity, he'll probably just try and wrap his boot round that Rio. Get a shot off a bit quicker. Vicario. But if you ask a Tottenham fan, or any Tottenham fans are watching, let us know your thoughts. But I think they'll be happy that they're at least not 4-5-0 down at the minute. That's got to be another foul. on Gravenberg there. Tudor's fuming about his team giving away free kicks. Yeah, you can understand his frustration. Yeah. Not best too pleased, the Spurs manager. I think the water bottles are being absolutely volleyed across the dugout there by the Tottenham manager. Dom over this free kick now. It's more of a crossing area. Obviously, it was a bit more further right hand side of the Tottenham penalty area. Richarlison, excellent interception there by Gravenberg. McAllister, quick feet. Cody Gakpo off the post. It's a big save by Vicario, but fair play, Cody Gakpo. It's more like it, Cody getting a quick shot off inside the penalty box. I think it's a tremendous save. I think the goalkeeper gets his fingertip touch onto that to put it onto the post. But well done, Grav there, intercepting that ball. But McAllister, lovely quick feet. I think he does, just let's have a little look. Oh, what a save that is, chat. Yeah, he did. That's a ridiculous save. And fair play, Cody. That's more of what we want, Cody. Get the ball quick out your feet. Shift it onto your right and just have a shot on target at least. But if it wasn't for Vicario on that chance then, Liverpool would have been 2-0 up. But it's no luck really where the chances have come this afternoon. Liverpool's midfield players going forward. Obviously on Liverpool's first goal, it was a foul on a Liverpool midfielder that allowed Liverpool to have the free kick in an attacking position. And just on that occasion there, McAllister breaking the line in behind the midfield of Tottenham. Just giving the ball to Cody, and that is excellent work by Cody. Certainly being a player that's been playing with not a lot of confidence this season. I think we all know that. Don't dive in there, Cody, lad. It's going to be a throw in for Liverpool on the halfway line. Come on now, Reds. Frimpong inside the penalty box. Not going to be a corner. I tell you what, this liner was having an absolute nightmare. Sure, that's going into a corner. No. Okay. But yeah, just looking at that free kick. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's a free kick. What's Carragher on about? Yeah. More look at that. That's a awful goalkeeper chance. And I'm not speaking at any level. Yeah, it's goalkeepers, man. Like, just looking at that, though, it should be much more of a stronger right hand there. Yeah, you mentioned Romero. What was I say? He's not playing. So obviously Kevin Danso and Pedro Porro. Dragerson playing left back. Or did I say Romero? Apologies, just I myself slip of the tongue. Virgil van Dijk, no, Liverpool. But yeah, even with Romero, I think he's been a liability to Tottenham, even though he's been captain for Tottenham this season. He's just a big liability. He's a walking red card. That's what he is. Every single game he plays, he's always a silly challenge away from getting a red card. And even Mickey van der Ven as well, when he was captain last week, getting a red card. Like, it's just very ill-disciplined from Tottenham on far too many occasions this season. Rio and Gamua just couldn't quite pick out the pass there. Ali, bit of a sigh of relief there inside the stadium and everyone watching. Not the greatest of passes for Mali, but he's done the job just. It's nice Tell. He's done well here, Tell, to travel with the ball. Can he pick that ball out to find Jed Spence? Richarlison picking up his Brazilian colleague. Or Ali picking up his Brazilian colleague. There's going to be some scrap for that in terms of Brazilian forward line in the World Cup. Obviously, Igor scoring a load of goals. So is João Pedro. Richarlison certainly should be nowhere near that Brazilian World Cup squad. And he won't be. But the quality is improving for Brazil. And there's talk about Neymar as well, but he's been absolutely injured. I don't see him getting selected. But Ali certainly will be going to the... you'd like to hope he'll be going to the World Cup with Brazil. He's done well there, Rio. Evaded a couple of challenges down the left-hand side here. Now he needs a bit of support. Well done, lads. The pass wasn't on, so he had to recycle possession. But then he's been given a ball again now. Come on, lads. Rio really warming up to it now. Anfield chanting, Rio, Rio, Rio. But that's what you pay your money for, like seeing wingers get at opposition fullbacks. That's got to be a free kick there, referee. Well done, lads. Fantastic work there, Rio, lads. And Sal's giving away another silly foul, but he done so well, man. Well done. Went down the left-hand side, now taking it to the byline and drawing in a foul. Done so well there, lads. Well done. Yeah, big up there, Plow. He's everywhere. Yeah, and even in it, but on the his pressing is really good, isn't it? In terms of his hunger and desire to win the ball back. So Dominic Szoboszlai just outside the penalty box. I'll tell you what, he's tried to whip that. Well, he has whipped that into the penalty box, and Tottenham have cleared it. Gravenberch on the edge of the box. Got to be careful here. Liverpool have still got possession. First time cross into the box. Van Dijk back in. Van Dijk back in. Oh, again. No one on the end of that. Tried it with his head, and then he whipped it back into the penalty box. Florian Wirtz. Oh, what a miss kick that is. Oh, unlucky. It's going to be a Liverpool corner. What? Is he given offside? Well, Van Dijk had the first chance, headed it, and then he got his ankle on it. Oh, I'll tell you what, Mac, if he just committed or someone. But McAllister was the closest to that far stick. But surprised everyone there, Virgil van Dijk. The ability to get that ball back into the 6-yard penalty box. Yeah, probably, as Mark says. Certainly, yeah, France. I just think the quality in that France side. Wide there. Nice one, Richarlison, lads. But a big opportunity missed there. A ball down the left-hand channel for Tottenham, whipped into the far stick. Liverpool just very passive there defensively. Szoboszlai calling for an offside, but a ball in, drifted in. Should be getting that on target. And, yeah, tell you what, Van Dijk, nowhere near that. But, yeah. Should have scored. And Liverpool got away with that, but Gomez done enough to put him off. But another warning sign there, really, for Liverpool. Yeah, just think about it. Elise, Dembele. It's mad. Even Kante's come to a bit of form as well. Even if, yeah, he's a bit older anyway, and he's had his injuries, but obviously playing that defensive midfield role. Desiree Doué as well. Just absolutely stacked. Ball over top, going to be Alisson's collecting that as well. 2 minutes added on. Yeah, Argentina a bit of a weird one because I think they're just hoping on Messi's, like, even if Messi's fully fit, this would be a hard ask. What's the referee doing here? Hey? Oh, bounce ball. I was going to say, just... Yeah. I was wondering what the referee was doing there. I think the whole crowd was as well. Liverpool closing down. So 2 minutes added on there, Eds, as well. Hasn't been much stoppage within the game. Obviously just for the celebrations as well. Yeah, mister. Yeah, as Gal said, it's a bit of both, mate, innit? Like, it's one thing... us trying that, it'd end up in row Z in the Cop anyway if we tried that. But, yeah, it's one thing getting it on target. But it's... If you're speaking goalkeeper quality, we'd be fuming if Ali conceded that. Like, Ricardio's got a hand to it, but he's just got a very weak hand to the save. But still good going, that Dom. Actually got it on target, but any level of goalkeeper with... Still got it there, Tell. Is that going to be a corner? Liverpool got a switch on here. A minute left. Well, literally, there's last kick of the first half here. They've played the 2 minutes allotted. So it's going to be the last touch of the first half. But yeah. Oh, what a silly question. Hopefully you get knocked out in the group stages. Oh, big save by Ali there. Again, Richarlison, big opportunity there, though. Thankfully, so on that replay, it's comfortable for Ali. Should be saving that anyway. Yeah, chat. That is half time. That is half time here at Anfield. Liverpool 1-0 up, courtesy of a Dominic Szoboszlai free kick. At the minute, chat. This part of the season, Liverpool just winning games of football. That's the most important thing. But we want to be seeing, hopefully going into next season, some form of bit of consistency in terms of the way we've played. Tottenham have certainly had the chances. We'll go through some of the underlying statistics as well on the half time anyway. But Richarlison, I need to look at the XG on that. But some of the chances they've had, Tottenham, I'd say they've been a bit more better quality for me in terms of oh yeah, completely wrong there. Yeah, that's the great thing about statistics. They shut you up. They shut me up there. Obviously Liverpool getting the goal. Obviously the shot on target as well. But I feel those Richarlison chances, if he had them again, I think he should be at least putting them at least more on target, if I'm being honest. So yeah, in terms of Dominic Szoboszlai's shot, obviously his XG was 0.03. That was the expected XG on that, and obviously the expected goal it was 0.02 as well. So yeah, even when you're looking at it in terms of Liverpool have only had 2 shots on target, 2 shots on target apiece for both sides. That would certainly reflect the quality that both sides have shown on many of occasions already this season. 6 total shots for Liverpool to Tottenham's 4. Overall, I'd say we need to be seeing a lot more, if I'm being honest. I know it's a bit over-analytical and a bit over, but I think in terms of the way I want to be seeing Liverpool next season, that's, for me, when you're playing at any team, doesn't matter if it's playing Tottenham, City, whoever, for me, I want to be seeing more from the team, in all honesty. But yeah, 2 shots on target apiece for both sides. Liverpool 6 total shots to Tottenham's 4. Liverpool possession 66 to Tottenham's 34 as well. Passing accuracy, Liverpool 53 to Tottenham's 73. So yeah, I suppose Liverpool have hit the woodwork as well. Cody, I need to see that chance. Cody Gakpo as well. So yeah, it's the 2 big chances that Liverpool have had, of course, with the free kick, Dominic Szoboszlai scoring, and but yeah, a tremendous save, and it was a great strike by Cody Gakpo. I think that's one thing for me personally. I don't know how you feel, Eds, is he has certainly struggled this year, Cody, but I think it's just been a case of when he has got the opportunity, on some occasions he took far too long on it. I think Cody, when he doesn't have to think about much, I think that's when he plays his best football. But he was able to shift that ball out of his feet very quickly, took one touch and he hit it, and it was going to be flying into the bottom right corner. But Vicario kind of recovered for that mistake that he had for the free kick. But it was a very, very fine save because, yeah, a big, strong save by Vicario to tip that onto the woodwork as well, chat, because that was flying into the bottom right corner if it wasn't for the Tottenham goalkeeper anyway. So he made amends for that. But looking at some of the other opportunities Liverpool have had inside the penalty box, Cody in the 10th minute, that was a miss as well. And then you're looking at the Rio Ingemua chance that was blocked. That was 34 minutes in. But I think a lot of people, and rightly so, I don't need to really look on social media chat, but obviously judging from all the comments as well, Rio Ingemua. Let's have a quick look at his statistics in the first opening 45 minutes. Accurate passes, 94 percentile. He's registered in 17 out of his 18 passes, which is very good. Very, very good work. Shots on target, he's only had one shot. As we just mentioned, that shot did get intercepted anyway, but his successful dribbles, very good. 6 out of 6, 100% in terms of his dribble success. Accurate crosses, 0 out of 1. Accurate long balls, 1 out of 1 as well. And get on this, Reds. As much as he's done well going forward, boy, this is a tremendous stat included as well. 7 out of 7 ground duels won for Rio Ingemua. That's tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. That's what happens when you get young players or more players that are hungry. They're wanting to get that ball back very, very quickly. So that is a tremendous stat as well. Now everyone's ranting and raving, rightly so, about his dribble success rate. But Rio, 7 out of 7 ground duels won from the young lad anyway. That's fantastic. Fantastic work from Rio Ingemua. So same again, lads. Second half, hopefully. But just looking at Dominic Szoboszlai as well in terms of today, playing right back, 88% passing accuracy. So yeah, a bit of a very inconsistent. Accurate crosses, 2 out of 6. Accurate long balls, 3 out of 7. But ground duels 1, 2 out of 3, and aerial duels 1 out of 1. So that's who's been your star performer of the opening 45 minutes of this game. I think it probably would be Rio Ingemua, wouldn't it, chat? And certainly Florian Wirtz as well. We'll go through his statistics. Passing accuracy, 88% passing accuracy. Chances created 2 for Florian Wirtz. Accurate long balls, 1 out of 2. Successful dribbles, 0 out of 1. Obviously ground duels, 1 out of 5. But it's quite evident, really, where Liverpool's play is going. And it's predominantly down that left-hand channel of Liverpool's attacking line anyway. Obviously, just looking at the dribble success rate of Wirtz, only having 1 dribble in 45 minutes, seriously does indicate where a lot of the possession, a lot of the momentum is going down. It's like when we used to have Sadio Mane as well, chat, and even when Liverpool fans out there were watching John Barnes, when you've got that rhythm and you've got that momentum, when it's going well, you've just got to continue to go down that channel. Sometimes maybe add a bit more variation, but the joy in which Rio is getting down that left-hand channel, don't stop doing it. Keep on feeding them the ball, then maybe add a bit more variety, maybe on some attacks, but once it's going good and once he's getting a lot of joy down that left-hand side, why stop it? Keep on giving them the ball. Gets the crowd in song as well, because I don't know, obviously if you just listen to commentary, and today's commentary, obviously I'm picking up a bit of the sounds as well from the stadium, and tremendous. Like you can sense any of the match going Reds today, probably say after the game, any pods they're doing as well, that it's just refreshing to see a player like Rio's quality, or any player, even Salah in his pomp as well. But I think Liverpool as a football club, we've just been very blessed to have many quick, pacey, direct wingers that can either create and can either contribute in terms of goals and assists as well. But Rio, keep it up, lads. A very strong 45 minutes as well. And if he does have another good 25-30 minutes, then sounds. Hopefully, ideally, Liverpool can get that second and third goal, and then that would allow Liverpool to make a lot of changes. And if he has a very good 20-30 minute spell, then sounds. Keep him fully fit for the game on Wednesday as well. But Liverpool just got to get this game over the line and won, really, as well. Quite high percentage. Yeah, if we have, I know you got high expectations, but we all have of watching this Liverpool side. But yeah, we're up to on the team contracts at the minute, mate. Obviously, if you missed it, obviously Lewis went through obviously on the Daily Reds. Make sure you do tune into that, listen to that as well. He reacted to the news. Ali Becker, the holy goalie. Yeah, what a goalkeeper, man. A tremendous goalkeeper. When the day does come in the future, it's going to be a very sad day when he does depart as well. So, because replacing that quality, it's not going to be easy. Obviously, we brought Giorgio Mamardashvili in, but big boots to fill when Ali does eventually call it a day at Liverpool. Obviously, Ray Clements, Alisson Becker. There's been many great goalkeepers that have done the Liverpool goalkeeping spots anyway. But Ali certainly up there for one of the greatest ever goalkeepers Liverpool have ever had the great fortune of having defended our goal anyway. Yeah, as long as he hopefully just doesn't continue to pick up the injuries, probably will happen considering as he does get older anyway, sadly. But how old is he now, Ali? Yeah, he's still only 33. Yeah, so he's 33. Still got another. Depending on if he gets a good bout of injury freeness, he's got a good another 4 or 5 years. As long as he looked after himself anyway. Because I think everyone used to watch Edwin van der Sar between the sticks. I always go back to that. Even Buffon is the great example. Gianluigi Buffon played for a very long time at a high level. Obviously, he finished his career at Parma and on other teams anyway. Obviously, went to Paris Saint-Germain, but yeah, what a player what a goalkeeper he was. But even when you look, I think Manuel Neuer's injured as well at the minute. I think he come back from a big injury, Manuel Neuer. But yeah, Ali, if he stays fit, maybe at the end of his contract, he might get a new contract. He's already had that contract extension triggered by Liverpool, and it's the right decision. Very, very right decision. Hopefully in the future, Liverpool do that a lot more anyway, in respect to adding from a club perspective, depending on the players as well, having that opportunity for Liverpool to extend an extra year onto that as well. So yeah, Ali, well done, rightly so. So at the minute, Mark, make sure you tune into the Daily Reds anyway. Dave and the lads will be taking you through every single day throughout the week as well, to keep it up to date on the latest contract news as well. Dave Davis will be live tomorrow as well, Mark, so tune in. Reds, all ears to Media Matters tomorrow. Dave will be taking you through all the latest news as well on that. So any other new contract latest, we'll get the latest on that tomorrow. Hopefully we do get a bit more news in terms of the contracts for individual players as well, because I think if we can get that sorted, the player contracts that need a new contract, then you can just focus in the summer of players possibly departing, the ones that maybe need to be shifted on for next season, and players that deserve to be at the football club as well. Then you can just the data lads do dazzle. A lot of but yeah, a lot of metric people, a lot of data people do as well. It's a big indicating factor of the chances you are creating as well, mate. I know not a lot of people, some don't like it. The biggest statistic is the scoreline as the most important. It's a very good indicating factor of the chances, the high quality chances a team is creating as well. From a game to game basis, it's a big indicating factor. Chelsea's ladies have won the there's the Women's FA Cup, Super League Cup. There we go. Fair play. Former Liverpool ladies player there, Lucy Bronze. Very experienced England fullback as well. Disappointing. Yeah, big up there too, Shane. Disappointed first half, even though we are 1-0 up as well. How are we, bud? Yeah, I think even when you look at it, mate, I know not a lot. We'll mention it anyway, chat, because I like mentioning it. Apologies if you don't, then. If you don't, then sorry. Yeah. Do you think we don't race? It's not a case of that they don't, mate. I think it's a case that we've got a world-class goalkeeper. If we didn't have Ali and we had Simon Mignolet in goal, then Mamardashvili would be get quite rightly so getting a game of football. But yeah, as I just said there, I do think Ali might get a new, even though we've triggered that extension, I think Ali might even get at the end of this current deal, I think he might get an extra 2 years added on. As I said, you look at Van der Sar, the modern sports science and the nutrition all involved in the modern game now, especially goalkeepers. Goalies can prolong their career a lot more later as well now, with all the science and everything behind it. Talk like in the 20s and 30s when goalkeepers were retiring at the age of 20, late 20s, early 30s as well. But every single year that goes by, the sports science and everything gets better. Player recoveries and everything, so it's all about that. Yeah, Mark's saying possibly 5 years, so yeah. Yeah, 100%, as he said there, but 9 years, high level of performance. But even still, chat, Mister, as we know, even when the one thing I used to love about Klopp and probably all of us is even, I think we all remember that first game that he had against Tottenham. You could see instantly, straight away, his identity. Well, anyone that watched him in the Bundesliga, but it was one thing seeing it at another club, but actually seeing it at your club, the impact Klopp had. You could see there was a year-on-year progression. The team was getting better every single season, after every single season. And there was us getting to finals. There was a consistent level of Liverpool getting to finals as well. And we are back underway in the second half here, Reds. Liverpool shooting from right to left here, Reds. Attacking the Annie Road end second half. But yeah, that's all we asked for. I know certainly me, but a lot of Liverpool fans is just we want to be seeing progression from the Liverpool side and an improvement season upon season. And a good identity of play of how you're playing. Exciting. If you go on the ground, you want to be entertained. That's one of the big reasons why Roy Hodgson didn't last long at Liverpool. You need to be an entertaining football side. It's expected when you're the manager or head coach at Liverpool. Great closing down there by Maka. Well done, lads. Yeah, possibly. Yeah. But there's going to be a lot of work in the summer, chat. Certainly a lot of new players coming in. And players leaving as well. Well done, Cozy. That's got to be a foul. That's a foul by Kevin Danso. In a 35 yards opportunity, but he done well there. Liverpool went with a quick free kick here now. Rio Ingamua. First opportunity this half to get as full back. He's done well there, Rio. He skipped past Pedro Porro. Is that going to be a penalty? That's got to be close. Referee. I know the commentary is saying that. Oh, hang on, Sousa. Don't be getting Sousa's getting the invisible yellow card out there. Usually when a player does that, they're meant to be getting a yellow. We're going to appeal for that because we're fans anyway. But Yeah, there we go. Booking for... Oh, I thought he was big. I thought he was booking Sousa for getting the invisible yellow card out. But Chu's are getting booked there. The Croatian. But yeah, how are we, chat? Hope you're well. We're just tuning in for the second half, and if you're out and about or in work or whatnot, or just come in. First half summary, Reds. Could have been, should have been a lot more better. Dan Soder's clearing that. There'll be a throw into Liverpool on the halfway line down the right hand side. But Liverpool, first half could have been and should have been really better. Richarlison had a couple of big opportunities, I felt. Player of his ability should be at least getting them at least on target, but yeah, just not a lot of good football from either side really that first half. But the best player of the half by a country mile was Rio Ngamua. Done really well to just get out as full back. And we started the second half really well as well. Just Liverpool, just put Liverpool's concentration levels, as we've seen already on many of occasions this season for Liverpool. How we come out in the second half is very important. Sorry, chat. Bloody hell. Throw in for Tottenham. Clear by Virgil. Ball to the far stick. Is that going to be a... Yeah, it's going to be offside there for Tottenham. Well, Kevin Dancer, that is really poor though. In that position, shouldn't be getting caught offside. Yeah, true, but yeah, he has become injury prone, sadly. Oh, opportunity here for Liverpool down the right hand side. Frimpong needs to get his head up. Couple of opportunities to the far stick. He's found Rio and Ngamua inside the penalty box. Rio, just couldn't quite wrap his boot round that. He tried to get it into the far right corner. Unlucky lad. But what a cross that is by Frimpong. Low driven cross into the box. But that's more like it, Jeremy. Get a ball in like that. And unlucky lads. Next time he gets that opportunity or similar shot selection, he'll put that onto the back of the net. Well done, Rio. Yeah, Chev said there perfectly. Yeah, being toothless at the minute. Yeah, I was saying. Hopefully, not a draw. Yeah, doing good in each chat. That's all you can ask for. V8, go on, lads. Might have to buy a new camera. Chat keeps on going off. Don't know why. It is old. So apologies on the picture going off. Rio on the edge of the box here down the left hand channel. Floody inverts. 51 minutes gone here. Hopefully Liverpool can get the second goal. Rio, shot on target. Well done, lads. What we're seeing today is a lot of end product as well. It's not a case of just he's trying to dribble for dribble's sake. He's got clear intent and a willingness to get forwards. Lovely play down the right. That's surely going to be a free kick, referee, on Frimpong. thought that was a foul, but no. But yeah, we've seen many players that have played for Liverpool get given an opportunity and haven't quite. Florian Wirtz on the edge of the box. He's found Rio. Oh, just a heavy pass that. He's still got it though, Rio. Needs a bit of support. Excellent ball. But not the best pass selection there by Flo. It's going to be a goal kick there. But again, Tottenham switching off at the back there. And Liverpool, sadly, we didn't punish Spurs at the back. Should have, really. Just a heavy pass from Florian Wirtz inside the penalty box. Yeah. Surprise, surprise, mate. It was surprise, surprise. Every Liverpool, well, everyone that's watched football, but certainly use all no chat, and we all do. Don't you dare. I thought Tottenham were in there. Be in there. Well read by Ali. Well done, lads. Off his line very quickly. He needed that because that would have been a horrible ricochet that worked in Tottenham's favour. Solanke nearly got on the end of that. But yeah, chat, I think all of us, even if Rio score, like, even if he doesn't score or assist, the impact he's had today. But, you know, hopefully he starts on Wednesday night. I know it's going to be a big game. It is going to be a huge game. But at the end of the day, that's his job, as Roy Keane would say. He's worked all these years to get to be a professional footballer. You can certainly do a job on Wednesday night. Richarlison's in here. Big save by Ali was going to be onside. Richarlison's complaining. Be complaining about anything him. It's not a but the concern is here. It's a simple ball over the top by Tottenham. Solanke there. And Richarlison, get up, lads, will you? Get up, will you? It's a big save by Ali as well. It's not going to be. It should not be a penalty. He's not even getting checked, I don't think. Look at that. Great defending by Virgil. But that was too easy, chat. It was a long ball from the goalkeeper. They're not checking it, are they? No, I don't think they are, chat, sorry. Yeah, they're not checking it. I'll say if they were checking that, the game's gone. But yeah, Xavi Simons coming on now. Souza. Xavi Simons coming on now. He was linked with a move to Liverpool in the summer. That wasn't just Liverpool, a whole host of clubs. But been a bit disappointing this season for Simons. There's a queue at the back post here for Tottenham on this corner. Ball in. Clear by Gomez. Simons. He's just cannoned it off. And Liverpool going forward here now on the counter-attack. Dominic Szoboszlai. He's got Rio Nguemo on his left. Give it to him. Rio Nguemo. He's got his full-back, Rio. Ball in. Oh, just couldn't quite get the right ball in. We've actually seen a Liverpool counter-attack with that's gone more than 5 miles an hour, chat. Come on there, Eds. Going down the left. The crowd certainly enjoyed that. We all did. It just wasn't Liverpool attacking at walking pace. Szoboszlai. Come on. Come on, fight. Gravenberch. Frimpong down the right. It's going to be a corner, that is. Yeah. Come on, Liverpool. Let's get the second goal, please. Yeah, should beat Rev. But both teams have been awful this season, haven't they, mate? But Liverpool, come on, get this. Suck this second goal into the back of the net, please, Anfield. And then run around the wheels. Come on, second goal here, please. It's going to be a outward ball, outswinger from Dom. Liverpool attacking the Annie Road end. Get it on Virgil's head, please. Oh, quick corner, short corner there. Oh no, it was Flo taking it. Apologies, chat. It was Flo. Oh, what are we? Handball? Oh, Liverpool got a free kick here now. It was one of the Tottenham midfielders. Salah's warming up here now. Not too bad of a sub, is he, chat? Not too bad of a sub. Now there's Hugo Ekitike. Come on, let's get the second goal here. Ball in by Dom. Looked like it hit his hand there, Tottenham player, but don't think it did. We'll get checked. What's Tottenham? Is that a foul on the build-up play? What's the referee blowing his whistle for? Get back in your area, Tudor. Let's throw in there. Pedro Porro. Throw in. Oh yeah, of course it does, miss. Well, what is he? 17? He'll learn that, miss, isn't he? So I think I remember Sterling when he come through, but for the older generation out there, when Steve McMahon come through Liverpool as well, even Stevie as well with his young plays, it's just about learning and developing and getting better. Learning from your lessons as well. In a bit. Robbo, come on, switch on here now, Liverpool. Switch on. McAllister, ball down the left-hand side here now. Vert has gravitated to the left-hand channel. He's found Rio Ingamura. Can he get his head up? He reset the ball. Oh, lovely ball to find Vert. Oh, what a reverse pass that was by Rio Ingamura. Shifted that onto his left boot there. So good. Quick feet there by Rio Ingamura. Unlocking the Spurs defence there with such ease. Well done by Vert to just be in that position now. But Everton, as we said at half time, keep on giving the lad the ball. Everton good from Liverpool today is coming through that left hand side. He'll be absolutely knackered. So probably will be coming off in the next 5 minutes, I'd say. But we've got Frimpong very high and wide here. Pinned to the right hand side of Tottenham's penalty box. Liverpool down the right hand side. Ball in. Drifted in. Away by Danso. Yeah. Haven't got that attacking outlet so far, have we? That's the thing, though, when you're playing and not a natural number 9, is it? Yeah, that's again with camera chat. Apologies. Don't know what is happening here and I'm disappearing. But yeah, as I was saying here, chat, apologies. When you're not playing a more natural number 9, sometimes, especially if you are playing a winger that does play through the middle, sometimes natural, they pick up their natural abilities of a wide foot, of a winger anyway. Tottenham going forward here now. Javi Simmons, edge of the box. Excellent defending there by Frimpong. Robbo closing him down there. Virgil van Dijk. He's more wide than he's... Get back into position there, Virgil. Matthias Tell, ball in. Ali, deal with that. Sure, there'll be a foul on Ali. Referee, thank you. It's a foul on Ali there. Yeah. But yeah, Salah's coming on here now, chat. You'd expect Rio to come off. And I know a lot of us will be disappointed, and he himself will, but he's played a big hour. Yeah, and Ekatike is coming on as well now, chat. So it probably will be... Oh, Jones is finally coming on. Well done, Rio, lad. Arnett, please start him on Wednesday night. You have to. I'm sorry. You need to start him on the weekends. Well done, lad. Player... Is Frimpong coming off? And Viet is coming off as well. Well done, Flo. He's had a good game. Well, all of the lads that have come off. Frimpong, Viet, Ngamua off. Salah, Jones, and Hugo Ekatike coming on. Not too bad subs them, are they? That's all. But it's up to the lads coming on now to make that desired impact. To come off the bench and show the real quality as well. Get the game won. Yeah. Yeah, sorry there, but yeah, we do, Mark, and that's going to be up to the Liverpool coaching staff coming into the next season, finding ways of winning games of football, as we said before the game. Having a player like Florian Wirtz is fantastic. Dominic Szoboszlai as well. The more creativity that you can get into this Liverpool side, creativity but with physicality as well. There's not many players in European football that have got both of those big attributes as players, like absolute creative machines and the physical monsters. But if you can get some of those players in, then Liverpool's performances hopefully will improve. Oh, just make those subs. Unlucky there, Mo. It's from Pong. Sorry, chat. Just making the subs. Tottenham go on the right hand side. Pedro Porro inside Liverpool's penalty box. Ball in to the far stick. Too high there for Richarlison. Thankfully, he's not able to keep that in, but Liverpool need to be switched on here. Just start switching off ever so slightly here. Don't be doing that, Reds, please. But yeah, Szoboszlai going to that right back position. Oh, just made the subs. So Frimpong off, Wirtz off, and Rio Ngamua off. Jones on, Salah and Ekatike on now. Ekatike. Cody Gakpo. What? That's not a foul. Gakpo's been deemed to have fouled him there. He's got away with so much there, Danso. I felt he's just slipped there for me personally. Let's have a little look. God, he's played that. Done one there. Fell to Richarlison on the edge of the box. Big save by Ali. Switch on here, Liverpool. And that's what Van Dijk's screaming at Gravenberch there. Game's certainly opened up. Oh, well done, Mo. He's put Hugo Ekitike inside the penalty box. Shifted onto his left foot. Oh, Hugo, lads, over the bar. But I tell you what. Salah sent Jed Spence there back to the Tottenham Stadium anyway. Sent him back to London. In a bit, lads. Just Liverpool on that attack there. But going back to that Richarlison chance, a couple of moments prior, a Trivela shot by Richarlison. Thankfully, Ali read that to an absolute T on the edge of the box. It was a very comfortable save. Yeah. Has to be starting, chat. Has to be. Oh, 100%. Go on, Hugo. Possibly, mate. Salah. Inside the penalty box. Oh, lucky there, Mo. That's out. So that should be a corner. Ref. Nah. How has he missed that? Let's have a look. Oh. Actually, very close. It's 5 yards over the line. Sorry, chat, but that's a joke. That should be a corner. Come on, Liverpool. Speed it up. Come on. Big 20 minutes here now. Need to just... And I know everyone will be saying after the game, why did we take Rayo off? We can't. How instrumental he is at the minute in terms of how much we need him. We need him to be fresh for Wednesday. Especially the way we're playing at the minute. But it's up to the likes of Ekitike, Salah, and the other lads on the pitch now. The onus is on them to try and create something. And add a bit of pace to the game from themselves. But yeah, well done, Cody, lads. More of that. Get your head up, Cody, lads. Well done. Lovely ball to find Salah in the counter-attack. Ekitike, just not the right touch on that. He's still got a Hugo, lads. Go on, get on. Robbo in the box. Oh, it's the wrong pass, Robbo. Find Hugo. Last 60 seconds. Liverpool should have punished Tottenham there. But it was excellent work by Cody Gakpo to work back and win back possession. Oh, Dom, you're walking into trouble. $20 a huge Mahusiv 20-minute spell here, Reds. Liverpool, I'll tell you what, it's a tremendous ball by Cody. But it was the work rate to win the ball back, but pick off that ball outside of his boots. The confidence is slowly coming back to Cody Gakpo, chat. He's a very big confidence player, as we know. The goal would do him the absolute world of good. McAllister. Go on, Maka. Pedro Porro all the way back to Vicario now. Long ball forward, counter-attack here now for Spurs. Little give and go between Xavi Simons and Solanke. Ball down the right from Tell. Ball in. Second ball. Cleared by Van Dijk, but again straight into the path of those Tottenham players. And Liverpool now going forward. It's a Trivela pass again to try and find Salah. Dragerson with a heavy touch. Should be 2-0. Salah. Oh, Liverpool, come on, please. Take the opportunity. Don't be ruining these opportunities. But another chance goes begging for Liverpool. He's done well to close down that play there. But Dragerson was such a heavy touch there. Salah. I tell you what, Ricardo got a touch on that. Yeah, that's in. That's in, that chat, and you understand. Yet again, another corner not given to Liverpool. These linos and refs are having an absolute mare today. It's madness. But it was a big save by Ricardo there. Dom's been bypassed there. Szoboszlai out of position. Shot on target. Alisson. Ball forward here now. Lovely ball to find Cody Gakpo on the counter attack. Cody, lads. Oh, lucky, lads. But that was a big opportunity for Liverpool. It was a 3-on-3. Don't switch off, Liverpool. Lovely Cruyff turn by McAllister. He's been dispossessed in Anfield, rightly so, and every Liverpool fan around the world. The size. Come on, Liverpool. Ball to the far stick from Tottenham. Someone grab the game. Control the game. Another sloppy ball again by Liverpool. Dragerson. Tottenham on the edge of the penalty area. Oh. Salah going forward here now. What's going on today? Bloody hell. Chat, did your pictures just disappear then? Spence on the edge of the box. I'll tell you what. 75th minute here now. Here's me going 4-1 before the game. Should have had a lot more than that, sadly, if it wasn't for his injuries. Mark, great servant to the club, but just been decimated, sadly, Joey. Yeah, it is Mark, 100%. There's no denying that, mate. 100%. Tottenham making their subs. Hopefully not missed it. But, yeah. Yeah, just... We've had our chances in the last, 20 minutes, chat? And it says a lot when you're relying on a 17-year-old lad to win your games of football. Is it, Mark? Apologies, chat. I don't even know why that's keeps on going on and off anyway. Even someone messing with the connection anyway, because literally my camera flickered and even my telly went off. I was like, what the Salah needs to be under the back of the net there. I think I might need to get a new camera in anyway, chat. That's it a while. What was that, Trev? Let's say. What is it? One thing about Nunes. Yeah, he done well off the bench, didn't he? And I think I've seen a statistic, like, what was it, 65 goals and assists off the bench, or like just in general play for Liverpool. Like, his record actually at Liverpool was really good. Like, he did produce. But it's just that he had, like, 10 chances a game where he hit the bar like 4 times. But Cody Gakpo to Salah. Ball to the far stick. Robbo again. No one in the box to finish it. Hugo, lad. Sadly for Darwin, I don't think he's been included in the latest Saudi squad. Was it Al Nassr or whoever he plays for? Gravenberch inside the penalty box. A very weak effort on goal there from Grav. We're getting forward, chat, but we're just being so wasteful in the box and in and around the vicinity of Tottenham defence. As you said, chat, like half an hour ago, you just said it screams 1-1. And if we're not careful, ball into the box. Should be 1-1 there, chat. Wow. But Richarlison could have had a hat-trick today. And that's big anyway, but a bit less power on that cross from Archie Gray anyway. That should be 1-1. Ball into Liverpool's box. And he's just mistimed his header. Thankfully for Liverpool, Richarlison. Yeah, and the cross was just 2-3 yards too high anyway. But we're giving them opportunities, chat, as we have to many teams when they've come to Anfield. Don't you dare, Liverpool. Please. Get the second goal. Get the second goal. Oh, I don't even want to think about that game. They won 3-1 today, haven't they? Tell you what, Seska. Gravenberch couldn't quite get that ball forward. I just find it mad. Like every single game we watch Liverpool, like the lack of control is crazy in the middle of the pitch. Like even little passages of play, like the last 10 minutes here. Kolo Muani's come on for Tottenham as well, chat. Apologies, I missed that one. So you got Simmons, you got Kolo Muani. Close him down. Sarr on the edge of the box. The cop was screaming at Liverpool players to close him down. Pedro Porro to the far stick. Away by Liverpool. But the second ball again fell to a Tottenham player. And that's been the story of the last 10-15 minutes. And the crowd, there's a nervous nature. Not just at home at Anfield, but around the world. All of us watching or listening as well. Jones, come on, man. Switch on. Possibility for a breakaway here for Liverpool. We can play our cards right. Going forward, Robbo. That's it. I'd rather you kept hold of the ball, Robbo, and go backwards than rather just any Liverpool player for that matter. Spam a ball forward and lose possession like we've done for the last 15 minutes. That's it. Keep hold of the ball. And have a couple of passes. Here we go. Big up there, Karim. Saying Galatasaray is 5 times better. Yeah. We'll find out Wednesday night, mate. It's not going to be an easy game. FC Osimhen nearly scored an absolute worldie. Was it an overhead kick for Galatasaray this week? It was nearly a goal of the season anyway. Overhead kick from like outside the box, but yeah. That's the thing, no chat. I don't know how you feel like. I've even know a couple of them, mate. Go on, Salah. Salah into the box. Maybe a corner for Liverpool. Well, yeah, come on, mates. I'm just Liverpool fans in general when they go in the ground. The trepidation going the ground, really, which is mad to think. It should be enjoyable. Like, you should be looking forward to go in the ground to see a great Liverpool side. Salah. But yeah. Going to be a Salah corner there now. In swing it. Come on, get the second goal. Tottenham clearance at the front post. Go on, win that. Liverpool, win that. Win that. Dom, keep hold of it. Aye. Oh, Trainioni's actually getting a game of football. He's getting more than just like 2 minutes. Cody coming off. Well done, Cody. Not had an awful game today, Cody. It's an improvement on what we've seen from Cody over the last couple of weeks. He's unlucky not to score in the first half, was he? So, yeah, it's that. Yeah, Trev. No, but I think every Liverpool fan's had the debate with the mates and all that, haven't they, chat? So, yeah, it's just been a bit of a crazy season anyway. Seems the performance level so up and down, up and down. Not consistent enough. Go on, Hugo. Ball into the box. So, Trainioni's come on there, chat. Looks like Trainioni might be playing a bit more advanced forward. I think Jones has gone into that number 6 position. Or midfield position, deeper position. Lovely touch there, Salah. Szoboszlai on the edge of the box. Camera, hello. Must be a loose wire, chat. Oh, jeez. Five minutes left to go here, Reds. At this point, this stage in the game, see the game out. But how many times have we said that this season? See the game out, Liverpool. I don't even want to think of us if we actually come up against Atletico Madrid. We probably certainly would have been on a similar scoreline. Oh, lads, what are we doing? Kicking the ball against each other, McAllister and Gravenberch. Jones? Goal kick there, chat. But just head's got movement sometimes. But yeah, chat, I'm on the Reds. Huge 4 minutes here for Liverpool Reds. Obviously, you had Trainioni come on, Curtis Jones has come on, Salah's come on, and Hugo. But it's just about sustaining that level for a whole 90-minute period where Liverpool have really struggled this season. Just switch on here, Reds. 86 minutes gone. Focus up here now, Reds, if we can. Come on. Tottenham putting all their centre forwards here. Dragerson. Danso's all going forward here, Liverpool. With a bit more of a high line. Ali, call for that. Well done, lads. Excellent clearance. Simmons. Ball down the left. Archie Gray, will he whip a ball in? Still got it. Tottenham down this left-hand channel. Xavi Simmons. Shot on goal. Keep hold of that, Ali. Shot on target. But I'm just not liking this chat in terms of just... What do you put that down to? I'd ask you, but just a lack of control. I just find it a bit mad. Every single game we watch Liverpool, just not being able to control a game of football with your midfielders and even your defence as a team collective, really. Away by Van Dijk. Get up, Macca, lads. Come on, Macca. Can't be dealing with a player down. He's back up on his feet here now. But Jones should be identifying the threat here and seeing Macca on the ground and covering his teammate. Ball down the right hand side here now. Tottenham, Pedro Porro. Tottenham have got a lot more men further forward, especially in the latter stages of this second half period. So if they do get a ball forward, they've got those couple of extra bodies in and around Liverpool's penalty area. Vicario going long here now for Tottenham. 2 minutes left on the clock. Colomboani, Richarlison, 1-0. What did they say there, chat? And I swear, I've got no notifications on. How can I see that? How can we all see that? But Arne Slot can't, and the players on the pitch can't. Richarlison, 1-0. And it's pointless getting even angry, chat. Just pointless. Yeah, so disappointing, chat. Just give up watching this team, sadly. We'll always watch Liverpool, and I will always continue. I love this club, we all do, but just that, it's just Sunday League stuff at the highest level. Long, simple ball, and just literally seconds before that said, Tottenham got players forward. You got the extra men in and around the penalty box. Lovely play by Colomboani. And don't... I'm sorry, chap, but don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if Tottenham get a winner here. 5 minutes added on there, chat. Come on. Ball in. No, we don't want these Champions League spots, do we, chat? We do not want these Champions League spots. But yeah, being all over us, and this is a Tottenham side that I know we've been awful, but so poor, chat. Yeah, expected. Yeah, you did, bud. We all did. I think even my camera's packed up and gone home at the minute by the looks of it today. We got the chat. Still 3 minutes left to go. But it looks like Liverpool players just can't be bothered. Yeah. It has to be the players down and tools, chat. I'm sorry. That's all I can put it down to. Yes, you can analyse poor tactics and all that, but just the application on the pitch today in the second half, and he's telling them at least he's telling them stuff to do, but just yeah, it's mad. It's poor all round from everyone. Gotta be careful here we don't lose the game. It's gonna be a throw into Liverpool. Even a throw in here, no urgency. Come on, Curtis. I think even the substitutions as well when they've come on. But what was it we said 20 minutes ago? All the chances we had in the second half, not taking them. Wasteful. But chat, make sure you tune into the post-match roar as well. Trev and Dave and the lads. If you're a pro subscriber, you'll be able to listen to that live in the sound studio on the Discord anyway. And following the full-time whistle in literally 9 minutes time anyway. Gags and Lola will be taking you through all the big moments of this game. 2 minutes left to go here. Can Liverpool find a miracle and get a second goal? It shouldn't really be a miracle, but the way we've played, it's going to have to be something special. Because Tottenham, everyone sitting behind the ball. Dominic Szoboszlai, will it be Liverpool's Superman to get us out of danger again? Liverpool sideways, backwards passing. Not a lot of forward thinking balls. And there's a possible breakaway here for Tottenham. Ball over the top. Xavi Simons, he's onside here. And Tottenham have got a chance to win the game. Xavi Simons. Oh, that's poor. That is so poor. Is that going to be a corner? That is poor. And that's why he's not starting today. Need to be putting that ball across the penalty box much quicker. But Liverpool on the counter-attack. Perceptible. But just looking at that defending. Colomwani's done well. But I'm sorry, no player in European football even should be against Liverpool's defence doing knee-ups inside Liverpool's penalty box. So disrespectful, but it's good play by the attacker. It's just goes to demonstrate how bored it's been, man. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, bud. Anyway, obviously, if you put messages in the chat, if it can be English, mate, just so I can read your comment, bud. So apologies, I don't know what that says anyway. Well, thank you for your comments. Davinson to the far stick. Liverpool counter-attacking opportunity. Last kick of the game. Liverpool counter-attack here. Hugo Ekitike. He's got Chiesa to his left-hand side. Hugo Ekitike. Oh no, he's bottled it. Absolutely bottled it. Come on, cameraman. Show us what's happening. And Spurs are going forward here now. And we've got the ball back. What are we doing? And Anfield is absolutely, like all of us, fuming. Very vocal today, Anfield. Colomwani, Xavi Simons, Porro on the overlap, inside the penalty box, ball in. I'll tell you what, there's two poor football clubs here at the minute. Referee's going to blow his whistle. And that is full time. Absolute joke today, chat. But we're not surprised. But chat, a massive thank you. Always a pleasure, everyone. I do apologise. We haven't been able to commentate on a win for Liverpool this afternoon. But awful. Should be coming up against Tottenham, regardless of form they're in any club. But chat, Liverpool, another dire spell of 90-minute football. The only player that can hold his head up high today is Rio Wingamua. Soon as that lad left the pitch, all our plans went out absolutely out the window, and there was nothing. But Rio, well done, lad, for your performance in the first half. We need to protect him for Wednesday night, of course. But it says everything about your game, really. But Eds, I'll see you on Wednesday night. Make sure you hit that like, share and subscribe button as well to Anfield Index. Plenty of football. Plenty of content coming up about Liverpool as well. If you're a pro subscriber to Anfield Index, you'll have the post-match Raw this evening. That'll be coming out very soon. That'll be getting recorded at any moment now. And of course, the Gag Standing Show, which will be live in 4 minutes. So I'll quickly round off here. But Ed, it's been an absolute pleasure. A massive thank you to everyone. Chat, if you are watching on live anyway on YouTube or whatnot, tune into the Gag Standing Show. Lola and Gags will be live in 4 minutes time. So content's going to still continue over here, Ed. But for me, I'll see you back on Wednesday. Awful. But Reds, try and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy going to Monday and all that. But a lot needs to change at Liverpool. But will it happen? We'll find out anyway. But Wednesday night, it was already a big game today, but it's just added on even more pressure onto Wednesday night's game anyway, even though it was already there, but it's just been magnified even more now. But Eds, enjoy the rest of your Sunday anyway. What is he getting up to? Try not watch the highlights of this game because you certainly don't want to be watching them. But Reds, tune into Gags and Lola's show as well. But Reds, look after yourself. Try and enjoy the rest of your week. And I'll see you on Wednesday. Look after yourself, Reds. Cheers. Thank you.